Welcome back to Where on Earth, the channel that finds the geography behind the most extraordinary places on this planet. Here is a fact that will stop you. There is a city on Earth that sits beside the Pacific Ocean and went roughly 400 years without a single drop of rain. Imagine every person born there between the late 16th century and 1971, never hearing rain, never feeling rain, never seeing rain fall. That city is Calama in northern Chile, and the geography behind it is one of the most extraordinary weather stories on Earth. Today we explore the driest places on this planet, where rain is not just rare, but in some cases almost absent for centuries. Before we begin, subscribe to Where on Earth for weekly geography that changes how you see the world. Rain follows rules. Moisture rises, cools, condenses, and falls. If something interrupts that chain, rain disappears. There are four main mechanisms. First, rain shadows, where mountains force wet air upward, causing rain on one side and dry air on the other. Second, cold ocean currents cool the air above them and suppress rainfall. Third, persistent high-pressure systems where descending air prevents clouds from forming. Fourth, distance from moisture sources means some places are simply too far inland for wet air to survive the journey. The driest places on Earth often combine several of these forces at once. Place 1, the Atacama Desert in Chile. Stretching along the Pacific coast between the ocean and the Andes, it is the driest non-polar desert on Earth. Some stations have recorded no rain at all in living memory. The Humboldt Current chills the coastal air and suppresses rainfall. The Andes block moisture from the east. High pressure from the Pacific suppresses cloud formation from above. Three forces combine to create extreme dryness. Parts of the Atacama are so dry that NASA studies them as an Earth analog for Mars. Place 2, Arica, Chile, a real city often called the driest city on Earth. It sits in fog created by the cold Pacific Current, yet that moisture rarely turns into rain. The city can go years with barely measurable precipitation. Place 3, the McMurdo Dry Valleys of Antarctica. Mountains block precipitation while katabatic winds rush down from the Antarctic plateau, warming as they descend and removing moisture. Some areas have remained almost waterless for immense stretches of time. Place 4, Aswan, Egypt, one of the sunniest and driest cities on Earth. It survives because the Nile brings water from rains falling far to the south. Without that river, settlement here would be nearly impossible. Place 5, the Namib Desert of Namibia, one of the oldest deserts on Earth. Cold ocean currents create fog instead of rain, and life adapted brilliantly. Beetles collect droplets from fog on their backs, and plants harvest moisture from the air. 5 places, 5 different geographies, yet all reveal the same truth. Rain is not random, it follows measurable geographic rules like ocean temperatures, mountain heights, pressure systems, wind direction, and distance from moisture. The difference between rainforest and desert is often geography, and as climate change shifts currents and pressure belts, the geography of rain may change too. Some places may gain water and others may lose it. Understanding where rain comes from and why it stops has never mattered more. Subscribe to Where on Earth for weekly geography that explains why the world looks the way it does. Because the world looks very different when you understand the geography of a raindrop.